to Real Food Live after a long hiatus, a little winter break. We're back, and tonight almost forgot this little thing. So I'll just get us started. All right. Tonight we are going to be making red beans and rice. So we have our rice, of course, and our kidney beans, as well as one large yellow onion, some celery, a green bell pepper, and some green onions, and some garlic. It's a really easy dish, and kind of one of those things where you can just like let it sit for a while and don't have to worry too much about it. And it's one of my favorite things to make because it's so easy. So I'm excited. I'm gonna wash my hands for hygiene purposes. All right. So how is everyone's Thursday been? I feel like this week has gone by crazy fast, and I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. What happened to the chat that I had going on here? Here we go. Found y'all. Let me make sure it pops out so I can see y'all. Okay, pop out chat. Here we go. Now we're talking. So first I'm going to put gloves on because safety. Food safety. Glad that this year is off to a good start. 2021. We made it. You made it through 2020. Hopefully it feels different. I feel like it started off a little rough, and then but hopefully it's better than 2020. Aubrey, thank you for my cute sweater. I have an internship on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they ask that we dress professional-ish, but you're also I don't know, sitting on the floor with kids, so it's I can't dress I don't know, too nice. So, but thank you. Trying to look like an adult. We'll see how it goes. All right. So first, I'm just going to get some water boiling for the rice. And I'm going to do 8 cups of water for 4 cups of rice. So here we go. Okay. Our check-in question of the day to see how everyone is doing. Let's see. If you were, oh my word, my hand is shaking. If you were a kind of weather, what would you be? Okay, I thought I did list the ingredients, but here I go again. Take 2. We have rice, because it's red beans and rice. We have red beans. I felt like we needed a variety, so we have dark red and light red for some, versatility there. We have an onion. We have a green bell pepper. We have some celery. And we have some green onions because a yellow onion was not enough. And we also have some garlic. So that's our ingredients that we're working with today. And I almost forgot. How could I forget? We have some Cajun seasoning, some parsley flakes, and it is required to have hot sauce. But I'm not going to go crazy with the hot sauce. People can add that later themselves, you know. But definitely have to have some of it. Let's see. What am I doing first? Okay. We have our water boiling for the rice, or we have it started to heat up. So first we shall chop some things up, which sounds good. Okay. I saw this video on TikTok about how to cut an onion, and it looked better than all of the ways I have previously cut an onion. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, Aubrey, that does fit the question. I forgot I asked a question, but that does fit. That is great. I wish I could send you all of the cold weather we're having here in Kansas, because it's cold and I'm not here for it. Like at first, some snow was fun, but when it gets down close to 0 degrees, the fun is gone. It's not fun. It's just cold outside. But you know what? We're gonna make it. I didn't even answer the question myself. Let's see. Weather. What am I? Who am I? Let's see. I think if I could be any weather, it would be like spring. Like a nice spring day where it's like not too hot but warm enough to sit outside at the park or something. That's what I wish would happen. But I'm told that's a ways away. I'm told that what's his name? The groundhog saw his shadow, and apparently we have more winter coming. But it's fine. It's 61 and raining. That sounds pleasant. Pleasant compared to the like 12 degrees it is today. But you know what? We're making it. Okay. I told y'all that I saw this TikTok hack about how to cut an onion. But I'm going to be real honest. I don't remember what I watched. So you know what? We're just going to cut it the way I've cut it. It has not been terrible thus far, so why change when what I know has worked? All right. I'm still upset that it's like 60 degrees in Alabama. That's ideal. Oh, so I wanted to say that the reason I picked red beans and rice for today is because if I were in the South, we would be getting ready for Mardi Gras, because Mobile, where I lived before here, was the birthplace of Mardi Gras, even though New Orleans is like more obnoxious about it, so they're a bit more famous. But Mobile did it first, and then picked to be the family-friendly Mardi Gras location. So if it wasn't COVID times, and if I was there, there would be parades and balls, and people would like get hit in the head with like the plastic beads. My friend chipped her tooth because she got hit in the face with beads. But you wouldn't care because it's Mardi Gras and it's fun. So I wanted to celebrate a little bit of Mardi Gras, and red beans and rice is like a typical New Orleans or kind of like Gulf Coast dish that is easy to do vegan. So I was like, let's do it. I tried to do the king cake, and I apologize because it didn't work. It just didn't work, and I tried really hard. But you know what? Life happens. Lessons for the day. Life happens. Yeah, Aubrey, that's sad. That is sad that Mardi Gras is canceled. And that is sad. Wait, do you want the baby from the king cake? Or do you not want the baby from the king cake? Because, you know, I think if you get the baby, you have to get the king cake next year. Like, that's on you now. So what's your opinion on getting the baby? Alright. Trying to think of some other. Oh yes, we'll try king cake again because I'm sure it will be good. I think I just did something wrong. And you know, take two. Try again next week. You wanted the baby. It was like an honor. Okay. Alright. Nice. Oh, I think we're boiling over here. Let us see how we're doing. Okay. We're getting close to boiling over there. What did I do with this? Here we go. I might have grabbed too much rice. It's okay. Yeah, I grabbed a little bit too much rice. But it's okay. Okay. Yeah. Save that for later. Grabbing a spoon. Nope, not what I want. Alright, so I've added the rice and we'll give that a few minutes to let it cook. Let me grab the cover for the pan. Alright. Oh, the baby is good luck. And you, Aubrey, you are the king of Mardi Gras. Congratulations. You did it. You're the king of all of Mardi Gras. This is exciting. Okay. Let's see. Does it, like, Aubrey, have you gotten to see, I know New Orleans, and I think some houses in Mobile have decorated their yards in Mardi Gras fashion, so that instead of like going to a parade and being around a crowd, you can just drive in your car and see houses decorated like floats, and they're calling it Yardi Gras, which is clever. So you should do that if you get a chance to go see that. And Mardi Gras kicks off Lent if you're someone who observes Lent. I know I've kind of gone back and forth over the years on like, I don't know, is this something I want to do? What do I give up for 40 days? That kind of stuff. But this year I'm kind of excited about it. I've already thought about it and I'm ready to observe, and it's exciting. Yeah. Oh, Yardi Gras. That's, a whole extra word. If you say just Yardi Gras, it's less work. But there you go. I didn't explain this. And also, I'm just speaking for people who may not know what Mardi Gras is. So like leading up to Lent, and people are getting ready to like give up whatever, some people give up like sugar or alcohol or TV. I don't know. It's whatever. It's kind of your personal preference, or give up nothing if you don't want to. And so right before then, you have this kind of lead up of like overindulging on whatever you're planning on giving up, which can be detrimental in some cases. I'm just going to roughly chop the onions because I don't think I've ever finely chopped anything in my life. So just rough. Let me turn this down. Whoa there. Alright. The rice was going crazy. Okay. Alright. Okay, so maybe it was 2 years ago. It was my first Mardi Gras. And I took my large house I am doing 4 cups of rice and 8 cups of water. Whoa! Too hot. Okay. Sorry. So, 2 years ago, I took my residents to a afternoon Mardi Gras parade because afternoon tends to be a little bit more like civil than the evening parades, and a little less crowded, and my residents get competitive with catching the beads, so I was like, we have to find a spot away from children because I can't have you tackling a 5-year-old for a bead. So we went to this parade and we found our spot and we're hanging out, and some people have really had a lot to drink on this Mardi Gras float there, and they're like, some floats are like tall, I don't know how tall exactly, but there's 2 levels, almost like a double-decker bus, but a parade float. And so some people were at the top, and this guy, because they were being very rowdy, this guy fell off the top of the float, not very far from where we were standing. And I was like, oh gosh, this is gonna be, scarring for people to watch this guy fall off the parade float. And to my knowledge, he was okay. But they did have to stop the parade for a little bit and check on him, make sure he was all good. So, that's what alcohol does to you when not used responsibly. Okay. Chop, chop, chop. Okay. Gracie, welcome to the party. Better late than never, sister, okay? Glad you're here. I'm just chopping an onion. There you go. Chopping it up. Okay. So, we're making red beans and rice, by the way, for people who are just joining. Let's see here. Okay. So, in one pot we have rice going, and in the other pot where I just put in some olive oil, and I'm about to put in this large pile of onions to start them cooking while I chop up other things. So that's what we've got going on here. Let me see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. We want to sweat down the onions. I want to put them in the pan with the olive oil. Is that the same thing as sweat down the onions? Because I've never said that before, or I don't know that phrase. But if that's what you mean, yes. I feel a little bit, I don't know who watches a television show called Schitt's Creek, but there's one part where the mother-son duo are baking together, and they're talking about like what does fold in the cheese mean, and it's really funny, and this reminds me of that moment. Because I don't know what that means. Yes. We are going to cook the onions until they are translucent. Yes, true. Excellently said there, sir. Let me put that knife away because you're sharp. Okay. So, what else besides Mardi Gras? What do people have going on? I know the weekend was the Super Bowl. People in Kansas are a little sore, to my knowledge. But y'all won last year, so like, it's fine. Just ride that high for a little while longer. Do what Auburn fans do. We're like, hey, remember that one time in 1995 we made a touchdown? Whoa! Like, you just have to hold on to the victories, no matter what they are. Alright. So, I put the onions in the pot. Okay. Did anyone here watch the Super Bowl? Besides, I'm sure my grandmother did. Nanny, I'm sure you watched it. She's a big football fan. Sure she's a big Kansas City fan, so it didn't go the way we wanted it. But I did enjoy the commercials, which is, to some people, the more important part of the evening is the commercials. And by some people, I mean me. Oh, you know what I meant to put in here? Garlic. Okay, so we have onions in there, and I'm going to add garlic. Yes, rough chop the pepper. I'm not including the seeds, but I'm sure that is up to your personal preference. Oh, this garlic is sharp. It is strong smelling. I want a spoon. All right. Another reason why I like red beans and rice is because I feel like it's pretty hard to mess up. Yes, just a tablespoon or so. I just used a real spoon, a normal spoon, your average cereal spoon. And I just eyeballed it. That's what I did. right. So, and then in a little bit we'll add our celery and our pepper and our green onion. Well, you know what? I think we'll save green onions for later. That's going to be like garnish on the top. Oops. Okay. Well, alright. So, is anything else exciting happening in anyone's lives? Should hear updates. How's everyone doing with school? Is that going okay? I feel like school has just started, but also I've been in school for longer than 3 weeks, if that makes sense. A lot. Let me see. Oh, good. That's exciting. I hope you heard back from your interviews. The waiting is the worst part, but hopefully they will not keep you waiting long. Anyone else? My little sis, who's in nursing school, got an A on her first nursing test, which is so exciting. Cue air horn noise. Pew, pew, pew. Because, I've never taken a nursing class, but they sound very hard, and she's doing good, so that's exciting. I was just checking on the onions and the garlic. They're fragrant at this moment. Okay. So now I'm going to add our green pepper to the pot. And then I'm going to check on the rice because I think it's just about done. Oh, that's good. I like when people give you an expectation of when to hear back. So then you're not just always checking your phone. So that's nice. That's thoughtful of them. Now we have the green peppers and the onions in there cooking. And now we're going to add some celery. I don't need a rubber band over here. Okay. I'm going to start off with a few of these over here. My method of knowing when rice is ready is I look at the pan or the pot, and if there's not water there, that's what my definition of rice being ready is. Let me know if you have a different opinion. The rice, it's basically ready, but I'm just gonna leave it a few more minutes. I just I'm looking for soft rice. I don't really think that hard about it. I just look at it, and then sometimes if I'm if I'm cooking for myself, I'll just try a bite and see if it tastes like it's ready. But you don't want it to be crunchy, because that means it's not ready. Alright, so we're gonna have celery, and I'm just chopping it in small pieces, the definition of chopping. And we'll add this. I'm gonna go stir the onion and peppers so they don't go forgot my thing. Lost the screen. I'm starting off with 3 stalks of celery, and then I'll look if that's enough. Because we have more if we want to add more. I like how celeries make little C's when you cut them. In case you forget you're chopping celery, it will remind you. Okay. See. Is this a joke? Do I like eating celery on the plane? Or is that a real question? Nanny has weighed in. She is not a fan of celery. The celery is offended and says it's not a fan of you either. I'm just kidding. But interesting. Oh, okay, okay. I was gonna say no. They don't give you snacks on an airplane anymore because of COVID, so it's a sad time. Because snacks made the flight go by faster. There's this, yeah, bye. I'm just kidding. Kind of. That was something. Okay. Okay. Let's see how we're doing over here. I'm gonna say our rice is finished. I'm also gonna say I'm gonna do one more head of celery. I used to not like celery until, I don't know, it's probably like within the past few years that I like really gave celery a chance. But I don't like the way it smells, and I don't like it by itself. It needs to be in some sort of something. But people who are like celery and peanut butter eaters, no thanks. Maybe celery and hummus, or like carrots and hummus, you know. But I don't want it mixed in with my peanut butter. I don't think that's the move for me. Okay. Should I do one more? Go for it. I'm gonna go for it. YOLO. Here we go. Oh. Now I'm satisfied with the amount of celery we have. Yes, celery and chicken salad, acceptable. Casseroles, you probably don't even know it's there because it's a casserole. I agree, Gracie. Okay. So, now that we have our rice ready, we have all of the veggies in the pot warming away. Now we get to the titular role in red beans and rice. The red beans. The most important part. The lead actor, or the lead character, if you will. Here we go. Ooh. Okay. I always drain the red beans and then just pour them. That's what I do. think if it's not like completely drained, you know, that's just a little more flavor. And another one. Okay. Oh, I got the lid stuck. Okay. Our red beans and rice, it's kind of like Christmas colors because it's red and green. Why, thank you, Mom, Dad, for saying it looks good. It hopefully will be good if it goes well. Alright, give that a good little stir. Right. Now, I'm going to check the recipe to see what I do next. As Nanny, I am also making me hungry because I have not had dinner yet. So, we're in the same boat. Let me see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. So, now we are going to first of all, some disclaimers. The recipe that we have like linked to does say meat. We just left that out because we do vegan things here. If you do not do vegan things, you can add meat. It also didn't use kidney beans from a can. It was the kind where you like soak them for eternity and then they're ready to cook. But we did not do that either. We used the beans that were ready to go. So just if you look at it and are like discrepancies, there you go. Also, like if you did do the like slow, like the other beans that like you soak for a long time, they'll probably like break up and become more like almost like a paste, you know, like looking like refried beans or something like that, like squished, you know. But that's not a requirement for red beans and rice. Every time I've cooked it, I just use these beans. I'll leave them be and leave them like whole and not all squished looking, and they're fine and they taste great in my opinion, because I think the seasoning is what like does it, you know. So we have some Cajun seasoning, which if you are in a location that has Tony's Creole seasoning, that's the move. That's the way to go. But if you are not, if you're in Kansas and they don't have that in the grocery store, then they just have Cajun seasoning. And I was looking up the ingredients and they're kind of the same thing. Tony's just got rich because he put them all together and, you know, made a business off of it. So we have Cajun seasoning, and I'm just gonna sprinkle the heck out of it. I cannot sprinkle the heck out of the seasoning until I take the little sticker off. It is sealed for freshness, which is good. I hear footsteps. Hello. You have Tony's? Yay! Yay! They did not have this when I looked. I'm so excited. Screw this. We're not using this. We're going to use Tony's seasoning. Sorry, Kroger. No offense. But, we are going to use this because it's better in every way. Oh gosh, in the eyeball. Okay. I'm also going to add a few little like doop-doops of hot sauce. Not like, we're not going crazy, just a little bit. A little bit. Oh gosh, okay. What we got left to do. The measurement, the technical term that for the measurement that I have just done, is sprinkle the heck. And it's you know, what does that mean to you? Apply it to your own life and see what makes sense. For me, it was a lot, and I'll probably just keep going with more. And let me see. So, what would you with like red beans and rice, and what was kind of like, I don't know, historical? I don't know what the right word is. But basically, people like back in the day, before all of our modern technologies and like crock pots and whatnot, they would like, you know, start red beans and rice earlier in the day, and then while like you have other things to do, you just leave it on low, leave it simmering, basically all day, and then you can eat it for dinner. So now we just, I'm gonna put the knife down, that's dangerous. But now we just let it be. Let it be. So that is it. In the morning we will put some green onions on before serving. But that's it. I can give y'all a close up, but everything's kind of gotta like cook some more. But I can still give y'all a close up of it. Let me make sure we're good here. I'm gonna turn it down. Woo! All right. Everyone prepare for some motion sickness from this small camera. Are you gonna work for me? Giving it a minute. Maybe we're not. Okay.
Worked at the last second.
There we go.
That's
I
all
gotta
camera.
click it. Click the button. Okay. Camera view. This is what it looks like when the toddler takes their phone. Okay, just kidding. Okay, there you go. Wait, there we go. Red beans with some veggies. Rice. Hence the name red beans and rice. And that's it, folks. Let me put this back over here. Go back to this. But that's it. So, food. Please join us every Thursday at 6:30 as we will have more recipes we'll be sharing. Next week I think we're like dipping into the archives of old ECM recipes and gonna make something from that, which will be good. And yeah, so hopefully it's a good semester. I hope everyone has a good weekend, rest of their week. If you're in the Manhattan area, come get food tomorrow between 11 and 1. And that's it. Stay warm because it is Antarctica outside. So, that's it. Yay! I'll do the little bell.